Okay, well the guys are taking part in their Royal Lifeguard Award. It's actually an international life-saving award. It covers rescue techniques, so at the moment they're using a board, a long board, to rescue an unconscious, non-breathing casualty. Getting them onto the board, bringing them back through the surf, then we're going through the aftercare on the surf, which is basically leading into basic life support, which is about doing CPR. Also, the guys are covering other things. They're covering first aid, they're learning about the sea, so about waves and tides and about different currents. There's sort of a fitness test that goes with it. So the guys have actually got to go to the swimming pool. Okay. They've got to do a 400-metre time swim. That's tomorrow afternoon. So that should be, the pressure's on a little bit for a few of the guys. But that's just sort of to make sure that they meet that sort of minimum fitness. With the award, it actually expires every 2 years. So these guys, they're taking the award, and then every 2 years they've got to be reassessed on their actual rescuing, on their first aid, on their understanding of the sea and patrolling and sort of emergency procedures. The guys, Esteban and Luigi, doing really, really well. I mean, I think it's a very intensive course. You know, you're in the classroom for 9 hours every day. There's a formal exam at the end of it, so the pressure's on. Pass rate's about 70% for this course. So it's not sort of, you don't just get the ticket automatic. It's actually quite a hard course to pass. They've not only got to learn all of this information, they've also got to learn it in another language. So I think they're doing amazingly well, really well. I think for these guys, they've got a massive advantage that they're very, very strong watermen. So they're good at swimming, they're very good at surfing, they're good at diving, they're good at paddling. So for them, actually just learning a few new rescue techniques, maybe a new technique for keeping someone's head and neck very still, and maybe how they can immobilise them, bring them out of the surf. Much easier to take a waterman and turn them into a good lifeguard is actually quite easy with these guys, really, really good. And they're doing amazingly well. There's a lot of information to learn, you know, all the first aid about resuscitation on adults, children, babies, all of the different sort of first aid that goes along with it is a lot of information to take on. They're doing absolutely brilliant.
And what is your name? My
name's Leah Farriger.
And you're from?
I'm from Era Adventures, which is a lifeguard training centre which is based in Cornwall, Great Britain.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Got a paddle out and see if he's breathing, and after that I gotta hold him and try to put on the board and take it out.
Their lungs a lot harder for you then to come along and try and get oxygen into their system if their lungs are full of water. So we're trying to protect them the best we can. If we lose that casualty coming back in, we've got a pretty slim chance now of actually getting back to this person, getting them back to the beach. So whatever happens, once we get to that casualty and we get hold of them, we're keeping hold of him, you know. If that's keeping hold of that wrist while we're getting them onto the board, or we're locking them against that board, or we're clamping their legs onto that board, whatever happens, we're going to keep hold of them. Let's say the surf's big and you do take a heavy wave, knocks you off your board, whatever happens, you're going to hang on to that casualty. Now what we're going to do now is some free swims. So we're going to have a go at rescuing now. You're a patient, you're heading out to steer, and the rescuers, with your board, keep an eye on your patients on the way out. Holding that chin, start rolling them up onto our legs, but really mobilising that, heading out as best we can.
have you done?